Welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie review your way right here on YouTube land. Wow. I finally, got around to seeing this film almost a year, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what month this particular film that I'm talking about. Just call it a movie. What film? It's pure enjoyment. It's funny. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, starring James Marsden and Canadian great Jim Carrey. And of course, this little blue hedgehog that runs around like a speed like lightning. He thinks he's the Flash. But oh my God. It came out in 2020. It was directed by Jeff Fowler. He was also responsible for Where the Wild Things Are, just so you'll know. It's about 94 minutes. I think an hour and 30 minutes tops. Guys, not even 94 minutes. I would say 90 minutes to tell you the truth. It stars Ben Schwartz. He plays Sonic. He's the voice of Sonic. James Marsden, of course. Jim Carrey, who plays Dr. Robotnik. Tika Sumpter, who plays James Marsden's wife. Natasha Rothwell, which is his wife's sister. And Adam Pally, who plays his sheriff buddy in it. Stupid, pretty much. But like always, guys, like I always tell you guys, if you haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog, like I haven't had a chance to see until literally yesterday or last night, then I highly recommend you guys don't watch the rest of the video. It's going to be spoiler filled. So I'm going to be ruining the movie, basically, in plain English for all you guys who are movie fans out there. Spoilers, right? It's going to be complete spoilers. You guys know moving forward, that's what I'm going to be doing. So come back and check the video later. And of course, when you do come back later, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think of it. I know Sonic 2 is coming out, I think next summer probably. And I'm actually looking forward to it. It's not going to be on one, oh my God, I have to see this for sure. But it'll be on my list of movies to kind of visit, because this film does set up a sequel in the post-credit scene. But let's get into it. So basically, guys, things start off because I'm not a big Sega fan. So this Sonic the thing, I was like, that's why I kept on putting it off. I'm like, whatever. I'm not a Sega guy. I was a Nintendo guy, okay? PS5 and PlayStation and shit, that came a lot later. Even though the King did get PlayStation and Dreamcast and all this shit to play the arcade games. So I know who Sonic the Hedgehog is. I have an idea, a little blue hedgehog that runs, turns into a ball, speeds up, and has lightning bolts and collects coins and shit. But, and of course, there's a mad scientist who wants to kill him for some reason, Dr. Robotnik. So I know the history or brief history of it. I don't know the whole details and everything from A to B. I don't care. I went in with an open mind, low expectations, and I was actually thrilled with what I saw. I took it as what it was supposed to be. A fun, little entertaining film that's mostly, and I'll tell you guys right now, directed towards kids. Even though all you Sonic the Hedgehog fans out there will enjoy it. I think you guys did enjoy it. People were bitching and complaining the way he looked like at first, and they went back and they reanimated and fixed him up. And I'm glad they did, because if he didn't look right, it would totally ruin the movie. But it was a cute little film. Special effects were decent, and if not good at some points. I was really surprised how much money, time, and effort they spent in the special effects. James Marsden, if you don't like him, like I said, I don't know what to tell you. He's a very likable character and a very believable character. No matter what you throw this guy into, what role he takes on, he gives it 100%. Doesn't mail it in like some actors and actresses we know. He looked like he had fun with this, and the way the special effects and the animation and real life meshed together, it worked for once. Thank God. I was really worried about that, but it was cool. It was basically Sonic. It was a little kid. They're after his powers. He basically goes through a ring. He ends up in our world, and he ends up hiding for 10 years, feeling all lonely, sad, and stuff. But he's watching James Marsden's character, as we find out later in the film. Who's a police officer who wants to leave this small town that he's from, Green Hills, which is part of the video game. You guys know exactly. I think it's the first stage, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not that stupid. He wants to, leave the small town and pursue his dreams of being a big-time cop in San Francisco. Venom. Anyways, so he decides he's going to uproot his plans, and you know what? He's going to go get that job. He got some job that he applied for, and his wife ends up going ahead looking for apartments while he stays behind. And this is when shit hits the fan, literally. He's on the road, minding his own business, bored as hell, joking around with his dummy, buddy cop there that has no clue what he's doing whatsoever. He's joking around. He's like literally believing every word he says. Comes across Sonic, and it's funny how they do comedies there. The way he first meets Sonic and freaks out. There's a couple of freak out sessions here and there, which is great. The relationship between Sonic and him is believable and enjoyable. Like, you kind of feel at the end of it, they do become friends, and it means something. Even when there's a couple of moments that looks like Sonic's like, but he's not, you know? So it's pretty cool moments like that. Oh my God, Jim Carrey, guys, he stole the show. I'll tell you right now, it was like Jim Carrey from The Mask, but toned down a little bit, but done perfectly for the film. It didn't take away from the film. It just added to it. And then by the end, in the post-credit scenes, because in this one, he has hair, right? But at the end of it, when he gets banished through the rings near the end, which was a pretty cool fight, nothing over the top or oh my God moment, but he gets banished thinking that it was the end of it. But no, he's surviving on this mushroom-filled world that Sonic was supposed to go if he got into trouble to keep away from people getting his powers. And he said something like, oh, I'll be back in anybody else who's not like me, because he's a genius. I'll be back by December, pretty much is what he said. So 3-4 months, I don't know. So I'm thinking this movie came out in July. So 3-4 months, he'll figure it out using his brains. He shaves his head, and he has that wacky little beard there, just like the video game. So it's an homage and nod to that. And he'll be back. Anyways, let's get back. Jim Carrey. Oh my God. Crazy mannerisms, the way he acted and portrayed himself in the film, and then the gadgets that he comes up with, them going around. That highway scene that you've seen, that car get blown up, and then something else comes out of it, and then something else comes out of that, and then another thing comes out of that. Hilarious. Like I said, the chemistry between James Marsden and Sonic, good. Believable. Not too kiddish at times, but you could see where the jokes some of them were like, if you were a kid, over your head. To us adults, we kind of get them. But it's nothing like you haven't seen before. So don't have high expectations that you're going to be in here, you're going to be blown away. You're not. But it's very enjoyable. Jim Carrey and everybody, whatever actor was here physically on the screen, delivered. Like, it was enjoyable. I don't regret not being forced, but to watch this at all. Like, it's an hour and a half. It's nothing. I enjoyed myself. I can't wait for the sequel. The post-credit scene, there's a post-credit scene, and you see Tails come out. I believe that's the orange character that Sonic has with the two tails. That's what I'm thinking is in the sequel. So they kind of set up for that. He's looking for him for some reason. So who knows if he has to go back to his home world, and maybe James Marsden, if he's in the sequel, will end up traveling back to kind of figure shit out. But very cool. It wasn't too long. It was the perfect length. Special effects were good, which I was surprised. I recommend you guys checking it out. Is it going to be the end of the world? Like I always say that you don't check it out? No. If you're not a Sonic fan, you're not going to care about this. If you're a Sonic fan, I think you're going to enjoy it, because it is what it is. It's a video game movie brought to life. And I think it's one of the first video games movie that I've seen in a while, because, Assassin's Creed, I had high expectations for that with Michael Fassbender and not just Tank. I haven't seen Pokemon, the live action one that just came out a couple of years ago. I haven't seen that, so I wonder how that is. But for what I've seen recently, it's one of the better ones, I believe, that I've kind of said, you know what? Yeah, I think they nailed it. They did a good job doing so, and it warrants a sequel, in my opinion, and I'm going to probably go check that out. But you guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of Sonic the Hedgehog. Did you want to see a sequel? What did you think of Jim Carrey's performance? Do you think it was over the top? Was it a little too much Jim Carrey from the past, or was it just the right amount? And would you go see a sequel? And would you recommend it? Because, I still recommend you guys checking it out. It's not going to be on my recommendations right here on the Movie Throne, but it's going to be a movie that I'll tell you guys, yeah, you know what? You got an hour and a half to kill. Check it out. You can't go wrong with Jim Carrey, good old Canadian boy. King gives his seal of approval for you checking it out. So there you go, guys. That is my movie spoiler review on Sonic the Hedgehog starring James Marsden and Jim Carrey. So hope you guys like that. Check out our other content. Like, share, and subscribe. And just tune in, guys. Moving forward, I'm going to try my best to have movie reviews on Sundays. And if, there's something else that I might have watched extra, you might see that on a Tuesday. But out of here. Be the hell good. Stay off my throne. And I'll see you guys all very soon with more content right here on the Movie Throne. Take it easy. King's out.